Why would he shame or embarrass Filipino workers just so he can earn some clicks and money for himself? Too many of these old expats with no money that have these lame YouTube channels. Maganda hapon, people. Good afternoon. It's Saturday, February the 24th. I'm out here on my balcony on this the C residence here owned by SM, and my background is here is, as you can see, Mall of Asia. But anyways, I want to respond to some of my um, comments that people have made on the video that I wrote of average salary of jobs in the Philippines, and I'm going to read what some of the people wrote to me and answer you guys back. The first one writes, just a bit of math, 31 pesos per hour works out to be just under 60 cents per hour, not the $1.60 you quoted for the fast food worker. And he's correct. I made a mistake. Instead of 31 cents, I should have said 91 cents. So I'm sorry about that mistake, but you are correct. The next one writes, great breakdown of the wages there in the Philippines. I don't think I've ever heard someone give this information. So kudos to you, my friend. My wife's sister and two brothers are in the Philippine Coast Guard, and they also don't make lots of money either. You're right about you can't take nothing with you anyway, so just be happy with your situation, because it's probably better than what people in the Philippines have got it. Take care, my friend. And it's true. I mean, we do have it made, and we bicker about a lot of things in the U.S. and other expats, and yeah, the wages here are terrible. I mean, I know it should be more. These people work just as hard as anybody else in other countries. I believe that everybody should make enough to survive and be able to pay their rent or their homes and be able to eat, not just live day by day. But here's the next comment. Well said on we can't bring nothing with us when we die. People need to be reminded of this every day. Just got back from Philly. Have a great time. Beautiful girls. Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Next comment. Great video. I had not seen this info before. Yeah, I noticed that I don't see much of it, and so I decided to check out what the wages are. I spoke to a few of the locals, and that's what the prices I've been getting. And I'm not trying to bash Filipinos for what they make. I'm disgusted with what they make and how low their pay is. They should make a lot more for what they do, like everybody else. But it is what it is. So the next comment reads, very nice and very informative video. I had previously looked up some salaries in the Philippines, and I was astonished at what they were for different jobs and professions. I can't see how it is that some expats can go to the Philippines and live well off just their Social Security check. That's definitely ain't happening here in the U.S. Yeah. I mean, if you make a $1,500 Social Security payment in the U.S., you're going to be living like here, like some of these Filipinos live, struggling to make the rent, pay the bills, and so on and so on. And that's what I'm kind of upset about. People here struggling so much. It's not fair. My next comment, perhaps security men earn as much as you say in Manila, but certainly not elsewhere. The average nationwide is between 500 and 800 per day, working at least 12 hours. That might be a true statement, but when I did my video, I did explain that I'm only calculating for a 40-hour work week, like in the U.S., 8 hours a day, 40-hour work week. And I know here in the Philippines, it's not that way. People here work between 10 and 12 hours a day. And sometimes they have to work 6 days a week, if not seven. So, yeah, I averaged it out and at a 40-hour work week. Here's the next comment. Even though wages are lower than what we earn, here people are having a hard time paying rent and buying food. It's all relative. Homeless people here and homeless people there is no different. Very true, very true. We're no different than anybody here. We always trying to make ends meet. It seems to be getting harder in the U.S. and it ain't any easier here in the Philippines and other countries as well. My next reply says, I talked to 2 teachers. They have told me starting teacher is 22,000 peso each month. Right, that's true. Some places even make less, like a starting teacher, like an apprentice. She'll go to the province and she'll make 5,000-6,000 pesos a month just as an apprenticeship start, which is not fair. And teachers should get paid a lot more, I believe, because they're molding the future of our world, the kids. And you need to pay them better. And same in the U.S. I mean, they're making good money. It might not be enough with what we have to pay in the U.S. Everything's so expensive, almost 5 times more expensive than here. But even though teachers here get a lot less than we do, it's still not enough to live on, especially when you're teaching the future of the country. Here's our next comment. Where was this video made? What location? Philippines. Where? Thanks. Great info. Yeah, I made that video when I was staying in Seascape Inn in Barrio Barreto, Subic Bay, Olongapo. I stayed there for 36 nights. It was a great location. I was right there in the waterfront. Seascape Inn is very economical if you rent it over 30 days. I had half price. It was 25,000 a day pesos, which is $50 a day. But since I rented for over 30 days, it was half price. So I was paying less than $25 a day. And the view there, it's crazy. I was so happy with it. I loved it. But let me try to get back to the page I was in. Let me pause this for a minute, folks. Hello, folks. I'm back. The phone cut off, so I had to pause it for a minute. Okay, so the next comment reads, that is why the Philippine government should enforce more tourism tax, and especially on YouTube bloggers, developers, to support people out of poverty. Yes, I agree. I mean, we should pay more taxes or whatnot. But I think the wages here in the Philippines should go up higher. And again, when that happens, everything goes up. But yeah, you can have foreigners or people that come to visit pay more taxes or charge a little more. But again, will that go to the people? Or where would that money go to? All right, so my next comment reads, what foolish. That's all this person wrote. I don't understand what he means by what foolish. I sent him a reply asking what do you mean by what foolish, but he never responded. So my last comment here is, why would he shame or embarrass Filipino workers just so he can earn some clicks and money for himself? Too many of these old expats with no money that have these lame YouTube channels. Well, I don't understand where you're coming from, because I'm not trying to shame anybody or embarrass anybody. I love this country. I love the Filipino people. And I just don't think that they're getting paid enough. I think they should be paid more. So I don't understand where you're coming from. And I'm not here on YouTube to make money. If you look to see how many subscribers I have under 900 subscribers. If you did your study, instead of comment on this without checking the information is you don't get monetized on YouTube for under 1,000 subscribers. So I'm not here for the money, and I'm even if I have 1 million subscribers, I don't need the money. I do it because it's my fun. It's a record of my life, so my kids can view what their dad did when he retired. Since I'll be leaving the U.S. for good, they're not going to be seeing me or talking to me as much. So I want to leave a record for them and my grandkids of their grandfather. Has nothing to do with making money, making these videos, because I'm not making any money and I don't care to make any money. And if I do make any money, I'm going to donate it for kids to supply schools with. And I intend to do that even when I move here with my own money to help kids in school get better education and more supplies for the kids. I don't care about making money from these videos. If it's a plus, if I do, and that money is going to go towards helping the Filipino community. So you're wrong that I'm doing all this because I want to make money. Is incorrect, and you should really study the YouTube monetization platform before you start typing negative stuff. So do your homework before you talk crap about something you don't know. But anyways, I appreciate your comment anyways, because everybody has a right to their own comments, and we all got our mind to speak up, and I appreciate that, and it gives me a reason to do another video. So thank you, but I'm not here for the money, and if I do get money for this, it would all be donated for future kids of this country. And by the way, see this shirt? I just bought it today at the Mall of Asia back there. It was a beautiful shirt. It's actually a Filipino shirt. It's made here from the Philippines. I love it. I'll stand up so you can see it. It was something like 1,300 pesos, which is about $35 or something like that, maybe less. But I like it, and I tend to buy some more stuff to mix in, to fit in. But yeah, the more people that subscribe, the better for me. Yeah, I know the monetized money portion of it, and I'm not here for that. And I like to see more subscribers. I wouldn't mind that at all. But it's not for the money. It just means that that I'm relaying information that you guys could use. Excuse me, folks, just some water. But it's all about, really, it's about documenting my life for my family back in the U.S., my 3 kids, my grown-up kids, and my grandkids in the future. They can see what their grandpa was all about. And that's why I'm doing these videos, but not for the money. I'm not making any right now, and if I do make any, like I said, it's going to go for a good cause. I love kids. I've always loved kids, and you know why I love kids? Because they always tell the truth when they're young. But as soon as they turn in their teens or past 12 or learn how to lie, they start acting like adults and lying and BSing and shit. But I love the young kids because they're honest and true. You ask them a question, do you think I'm fat? They're going to tell you the truth. Yeah, you are fat, or you're ugly, or gee, you eat a lot, or whatever. That's why I love kids. They have an open, honest heart. And as soon as they get older, they end up like some of these people out here and these YouTube channels fighting and Dumageddon and acting like fools, making expats look like fools. And I don't understand that. You come here to retire, and instead you come here to cause mayhem and stuff and act like people in the U.S. chismoso and shit. Always yakking and yakking and yakking. Live your life and forget about other people. I live my life for me, and I'm living it for Jen too. I'm going to give her a good life because she deserves it. And in return, she'll take good care of me. And I need somebody to love. And I'm going to give her all the love I can as well. And for all you YouTubers out there, keep up the good work as well. I've been learning from you as well. Some of you are off the wall, but to each their own. You got your own opinion, and that's what makes life interesting. If we're all the same, it'd be a boring place to live. But thank you, folks. I want to show you my view here out on the terrace. It's a beautiful view here in the neighborhood. There's a Kia, there's the arena, and the Mall of Asia is huge. I love that globe at night when it lights up. And a lot of traffic, people. But behind all these buildings is the bay. I did a video of the bay, and it's beautiful. It's a nice place to visit. If you're over here in Pasay, come and visit. I'm over here enjoying myself for the last day. So, folks, thank you for being my subscriber. Thank you for commenting. And negative comments are okay. I understand it. I don't get upset for it. It actually gives me a reason to talk back to you guys and make you understand my point of view. We all have point of views, and that's what's great about the world. Be kind to each other, love each other, be nice, and remember, wherever you are and wherever you go, there you are. Thank you for my subscribers. Hasta la vista, sayonara, palam palam. Take care. And like they say on other channels, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Bing, bing, bing. Adios, muchachos. Hasta luego. Thank you, folks. Palam, palam. God bless you all. Take care.